Hello and welcome. My name is Lucas Lechuga and I'm your host of MiamiRealEstate.tv. Today I'm very excited because I'm here in Edgewater, Miami. In a bit, I'm going to be meeting up with sales executives Darin, Tansey and Adriana Molina so that they can share with us some details about the brand new pre-construction condo development that's waterfront here in Edgewater called the EDITION Residences Miami Edgewater. Well, Darin and Adriana, thank you for being on the show. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for having us.
The sales gallery is stunning, so it's quite a treat to be here. So why don't you share with me and the audience a little bit about where we're at and this exciting new development.
Okay, so welcome. This project is going to be the first EDITION Residences in the world. As you know, EDITION is part of Marriott, and we're in an amazing location. The building is going to have 55 stories, but only 185 units, so it's pretty boutique. And the idea is that we're going to offer really the best of both worlds. So you're going to have all of the EDITION lifestyle experiences and service, but in a strictly residential building. All units with water views. So it's just very, very special.
What's the smallest floor plan?
The tower is going to be 55 stories with only 185 units, very large floor plans, 3 to 4 units per floor. Lobby is going to be 25 feet in height. And as you see, every single unit looks directly to the water.
And what I like about this project the most is where it's positioned, because everybody says, you know, whenever a new building gets built, whatever views you have, one day will get obstructed at some point, but these views are pretty much forever views.
Really incredible. I mean, it's, you know, a one-of-a-kind property, really deserves a one-of-a-kind brand, just like EDITION. And our owners and our residents here will be able to afford seeing water on both sides of their properties and views that will never be blocked. Yeah. You know, looking out towards Biscayne Bay, looking out towards the skyline of Miami Beach and on the higher floors to the ocean, really, and to the park that goes to the south, really it makes it very unique.
Yeah, having the park to the south is huge because it's such a vast amount of land to the south.
Right.
So you really don't see any buildings, and because of the setback, so you really don't see any buildings to the south. So you have this like wide open view to the south, which is to the port where the cruise ships are and the downtown Miami skyline and all
right.
that.
And it's, you know, it's that park is there also, you know, it really tells quite a bit about the lifestyle that the owners are going to be able to enjoy here in Edgewater. As we all know, this area has changed dramatically. And if, you know, you look at Miami, we're really right in the middle of Miami. So you have the ability, the walkability to go to the Perez Art Museum, to go to see the Miami Heat play at the arena, but also, you know, you're very close to Wynwood, you're very close to the Design District, and you're just a short car ride over to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, the connectivity of this area is very, very special. Really, like Darin was saying, you know, 5 minutes away from the Design District, 3 ways to get to Miami Beach. You have the Venetian, 12 minutes to the airport, and as you were saying before, the lot. It's just such a privileged lot.
Yeah, it really is. And you both mentioned lifestyle separately, but like I think that's a huge part of not only selling the area, but selling the EDITION itself, because the EDITION is all about lifestyle. I recently stayed at the EDITION in West Hollywood.
Phenomenal.
Blew me away.
Yeah,
you know, the service, great property, great location and all that, but just the service, the finishes, stunning.
Yeah, it's from the moment you walk in, the lighting, even the scent and the service, like you said. Yeah, the signature spiral staircase. Yes.
And then the developers, you know, Two Roads they've been successful here in Edgewater, as we know, with Biscayne Beach and also with LSA. You know, looking at EDITION being this one-of-a-kind brand, one-of-a-kind property, and also the first of its kind in the world to experience that hotel living, but without the hotel guest. They wanted to ensure that from a lifestyle component that all of our owners would be able to have their entire lifestyle under one roof with almost 50,000 square foot amenities, 2 floors of amenity space, you know, double height ceilings, and also when you look at things like the celebrity entrance as we have, but also the fact of all of your back of house that, you know, any building that needs to function needs to have. The trash needs to go somewhere. Service, UPS, FedEx, Amazon, that all needs to go somewhere. Where all of that service actually goes below the building. You won't see that. So when owners arrive, they're arriving in their home and they're not seeing all the back of house. I think it really sets this building apart.
That's true. And so we talked about the smallest floor plans. How about the rest of what type of floor plans do you offer?
Well, we have the 1952 square feet. Those units are 1 bedroom plus 10 2.5 bath. There's only 10 in the building. The 2 bedrooms are 2,300 square feet. The 3 bedrooms range from 2,700 to 3,100 square feet, and the 4 bedrooms are 3,800. And we're gonna have 2 spectacular penthouses as well.
And the penthouses have rooftop pools?
They do, yeah. So they're about 8,500 under air, and we're gonna have a huge terrace with a pool for both of them. Yes.
Beautiful. And let's talk architect. What should the audience know? What the design of the building?
Well, it's Arquitectonica. As you know, they have had projects in, the 5 continents, and they've designed some of the most spectacular buildings in Miami, especially. So we just have an amazing team. It's 2 roads. They like quality, luxury with Arquitectonica and Studio Munge, which super talented, amazing finishes, and yeah.
And how about ceiling heights and balcony depths?
Balcony depths can range can go up to 10 feet. Okay. You have ceiling heights finished at 10 feet. Okay. We'll have obviously the penthouses will have higher ceiling heights than that because you'll have openings between the 2 floors. Mm-hmm. But I think it's going to be impressive, and like Adriana was mentioning, the talented team that we have. Upon arrival, you'll see these grand 20-foot ceilings. Wow. And the EDITION signature staircase, which whether you're in West Hollywood, whether you're here in Miami Beach, or whether you're in Bodrum, you're going to see that signature staircase. Yep. And also the whole feeling of when you walk into an EDITION hotel anywhere in the world, you have a sense of calmness, and you have a sense of just of passion and meaning behind each and every single spot. This room that we're sitting in right now is very dedicated, and each thing that they've done in this room is very specific. It's exactly what they're going to do when you walk into the residences, because you have a sense of simplicity and a sense of calmness.
Okay.
Yeah, the idea is to create something that is elegant, sophisticated, but that is welcoming, calm, comfortable.
Timeless.
Yeah, timeless is a word we use a lot. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's important because you don't want a special assessment 10 years down the road because everybody wants to redo everything.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you definitely want a timeless development. That's key. As far as how the units are delivered, what can the audience expect as far as like flooring and stuff like that?
So we're doing move-in ready concept. We're gonna offer 3 options of flooring. So flooring throughout, including the balconies, and the master closets are going to be finished as well.
Yeah, that's very important because I've mentioned in past videos, the developers that deliver it decorated ready, it's a nightmare to live through the first 6 months, even the first year, because contractors are coming in and out.
You have to wait for permits, the elevators are collapsed, so you have an extra expense, and the timing as well. You wait 3 to 4 years to get your unit, and now you have to wait maybe 6 more months to be able to move in, so move-in ready is the way to go.
It is the way to go, it really is, and it's our demographic that's coming here. They're looking for what many buyers at this level are looking at. They're looking at branded residential. They're looking for service. They're looking for an understanding of the staff that not only understands them, but they understand how this works throughout the world. Marriott is, we're very fortunate to have Marriott here. They'll have a 30-year management agreement here on property. So buyers can know that they're coming in here from an investment standpoint, that it's not just for today, but it's going to be here for years to come.
Right, it's not just the flagship or the name. We actually do have a 30-year contract, so we're going to be operated and managed by the EDITION. Right, so there's many branded properties, but the fact that it's a hospitality brand really makes the difference in the experience. Absolutely.
And as far as amenities, you mentioned 50,000 square feet of amenities. What else would that include?
Well, fortunately, we have a pool that's going to be bayside, and this pool is going to the owners, that specifically just the EDITION owners, are going to be able to enjoy this bayside pool to where they're going to see the wideness of the views, but they also have areas to where they can go and they can, as our design team says, that they can go and they can nestle. And I love that terminology because it really truly feels as that you're going to come on, walk in the morning, you're going to come down with your coffee, and you can nestle close to the pool and really enjoy that lifestyle, but then you have the privacy, safety, and security that everybody is looking for. We have rooms for all ages, whether it be the children's or the teens room. We're going to have a full service spa. We're going to have an incredible gym. Fitness and lifestyle is obviously important not only to EDITION owners, but also to that of our developers. Food and beverage is also very key to the developers and also for people that are coming to EDITION, to where they know that there's going to be food and beverage service Thursdays through Sundays specifically for EDITION residents. And they're also going to have the capability of bringing in their own chef on the 8th and the 9th floors, to where they're going to have beautiful views looking out towards the southeast, across the park, and over to the night lights of Miami.
So will there be an on-site restaurant?
There will be, yes.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, food and beverage services to the pools. All of our areas are going to be staffed. Movie theater, pickleball courts, which is obviously very popular right now. Everybody wanted pickleball courts, so that's going to be really fun.
Right. Our second floor guest suites as well. You know, Two Roads had this concept that they put into Elysee, which was wildly popular. And you know, you look at the functionality of that with owners coming in. We all have friends and we all have families. Sometimes you want them close, but a little bit further away. The owner, these family members or whoever's going to stay in our guest suites, they're going to feel like they're staying in an EDITION hotel, and they're going to have those same views that that are going to go out to Biscayne Bay.
Yeah, when you live in Miami, you always have people visiting, so that's a great amenity to have. Yeah.
It's kind of a good thing and a bad thing.
Right, exactly.
So, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you guys have a stunning sales gallery here. So, if you guys don't mind, do you mind giving a tour of the sales gallery to the audience at home?
We would love to.
Great. So here's the scale model, 55 stories of beauty. So tell me what we're looking at here.
Okay, so again, one of the most important things is the lot, right? So we have water all around. The tower is going to be 55 stories with only 185 units, very large floor plans, 3 to 4 units per floor. Lobby is going to be 25 feet in height. And as you see, every single unit looks directly to the water. So it's really spectacular. This design that you see right here is amenities, 8th and 9th floor. Spectacular amenities, spa, movie theater, virtual reality room, gorgeous 2-story bar and lounge. We're gonna have a bayside pool on that side with beautiful cabanas, and it's gonna be a little bit elevated so you can see the water from there. Arquitectonica design, so of course the architecture is really, really beautiful. And we're gonna have 5-star restaurant on this side, garage, and another pool, pickleball courts, basketball courts, just an incredible design. We're gonna have a 5-star restaurant also at the bottom, and our amazing guest suites.
2 restaurants,
Yeah.
exactly. So the restaurant will have a dedicated restaurant specifically for EDITION residents. And then here on 20th, this particular 21st, excuse me, this will be the restaurant that'll be open to the public.
And that'll be separate parking, like valet and everything?
Yeah, you'll have separate parking and valet. Our entrance, you know, in terms of to experience as you're walking into the building will be here, but then they also have valet specifically for the restaurant. The parking structure that you'll see here behind us is over 1,000 spaces.
Wow.
So, you know, certainly enough for each resident in the building to have a dedicated parking space or 2, depending upon the floor plan.
Okay.
And then, you know, plenty of room for valet, and then also to service the restaurant.
So I'm guessing the 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms come with 1?
They do.
And then the 3 and the 4s come with 2?
Correct.
Yeah, but it's great that we're able to offer assigned parking for every unit because, as you know, other projects you just have to valet, basically. But yeah, all units have assigned parking.
Fantastic. And we mentioned earlier 10-foot high ceilings, floor ceiling windows?
10-foot high ceilings. So we have 3 sections of the building. We have our bayfront, which is floors 3 to 7. We've talked about those guest suites before. All the guest suites are on the 2nd floor here. So here on floors 3 to 7, we have 4 residences. We have a 3-bedroom on the southeast and the northeast corner, which is just under 3,200 square feet. And then we have our, what I would consider our limited edition, pun intended, 1-bedroom plus den and 2.5 bathrooms, 1,952 square feet. So, you know, $1,000 a foot if you're keeping math at home, and you have the capability to have that den plus that 2nd bathroom. So I think these are highly underrated, and I think they're going to be very high in demand once the building opens, because remember, from a density standpoint and scarcity standpoint, there's only 10 out of the 185.
Correct. Wow. And it's a very versatile floor plan because the fact that the den has a full bath if you have guests or so many people work from home, it's great.
Yeah, pretty much any building, 1,900 square feet is going to be a 2-bedroom. Maybe even a 3-bedroom. in some
Yeah,
cases.
you're exactly right.
3-bedroom. So,
Yes.
yeah,
So second section of the building goes here. So we have, again, we have our amenities 8 and 9. So 10 up to 40, you have 4 residences per floor. You have the 3-bedroom southeast and your 3-bedroom that face to the northeast, just under 2,800 square feet. And then our 2 bedrooms and den are here in the center of the tower. Again, everything with direct bay views, just under 2,400 square feet, 2 bedrooms and a den. Once we get up north of the 40th floor, we have our signature section of the building, 3 residences per floor, 4 bedrooms with the signature view that's going to look southeast. And once you're above 40, you're going to see Brickell. You're going to see everything looking out towards Miami, towards Biscayne Bay and the ocean. 3,800 square feet. 2 bedrooms and a study here in the middle, just around 3,100. And the same thing here for our 3 bedrooms that face to the northeast, just around 3,100 square feet.
Speaking of views, one thing I wanted to point out to the audience at home, especially those not familiar with Miami. So to the left here, which is the south, that's where the park is.
Correct.
So these views are forever views. I mean, that park's not going to go anywhere. It's a vast park called Margaret Pace Park. And then obviously this is to the east. These are direct water views. To the north here, though, you have a building called New Wave, right?
Correct.
And how many stories is that? 28?
Like 25 stories.
25, something like that? Okay, so that was probably right about here. So anything over that, you're clearing.
Right, and it's an older building, so the ceiling height is not that high. So we tend to estimate that if you're above the 27th floor, you should clear to the north.
And on these 3 bedrooms, keep in mind in terms of from the view standpoint, we know that your living area, your kitchens are going to have the direct bay view.
Yep.
But also for your primary suites in both of your 3 bedrooms on each corner, those primary suites along with the primary bath, you have that direct bay view looking out towards the water. So any obstruction, if there would be one, any would be back in the corner around your 2nd and your 3rd
Correct.
bedrooms.
And the 2 bedrooms that again go from the 10th through the 40th floor, it's an amazing layout because both bedrooms look directly to the water. They both have access to the balcony and an amazing water view. So they did a great job with the floor plans in this project. In this amazing system that we have in our beautiful sales gallery, we can highlight the different neighborhoods. So this is a great way to really show Edgewater. So Edgewater is everything that you see in green. It goes from 17th Street through 36th Street. We have, the closeness to Midtown Design District. Then we have the Arts and Entertainment District. You see the amazing park here. This is where we're gonna be located, okay? 21st and Bayshore. And we have the marina to the south. Lots of things to do here in the park. Tennis courts, basketball courts. A lot of people love to walk around here and exercise. And then the Arch Center, and then we have downtown that way. So here, for example, we show the 3 ways to get to Miami Beach. So you can go through the MacArthur Causeway. They have the Venetian Causeway, and then Julia Tuttle Causeway as well. We have lots of parks in the area, as I mentioned. We have the Margaret Pace Park, and then we have Museum Park, all within walking distance.
Sorry, let me interject real fast.
Yeah.
This is a really fantastic way to show people exactly how much space is between the addition and the park and the next neighboring building, which is the Venetian.
Entertainment.
Yeah. So notice like the big setback here. This is Margaret Pace Park here. This is the addition. So when you're looking directly south, all you're seeing is park, and that's a huge. And this is water here. So and you have this huge setback where all these buildings are set back far apart from the water, so you don't have anything obstructing you to the south.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
So, no, it's okay. So also lots of entertainment. We have the Arch Center, again, walking distance. It's on 14th Street. And, you have all of the Broadway shows, musicals, concerts. Of course, the museums, Frost Museum, Perez Art Museum, and the closeness to the arena is just incredible with all the concerts and Miami Heat games. So it's just the area is really amazing. You have everything close to here. And going back to the neighborhoods, we have, I always like to highlight the connectivity of the area, not just to Miami Beach, but to all the major highways. So you're on 21st, you go up Biscayne, and you have 95. So you connect to 112, you get to the airport in 12 minutes.
Yep.
And then you can also go south, you take 395, 836, and you get to the airport in 10 to 12 minutes again. So it's really amazing. You're never gonna be stuck in a lot of traffic. You can get anywhere really, really fast. So
Yeah, you can see there how close the airport is
Yes.
to the addition and the rest of the greater downtown Miami.
Yeah. So we have, lots of dining options as well, and all the neighboring areas. And the city is also working on an amazing project, Bayfront, which is going to connect all of Edgewater all the way to downtown, sort of what we have in Miami Beach as well. So that's going to be very, very nice to have.
Definitely.
Yeah. Going back to the building, we can also highlight here. If we're looking at a specific unit, we just highlight it here. It's going to show you exactly where it's going to be in the building. You get an idea of what the view is going to be like, and you can show the floor plans here as well.
Oh, beautiful.
Right.
So I see there's 2 elevators per unit. Is that correct?
Yeah, so these are semi-private elevators. So it's only going to open into your unit, but yeah, we have 2 elevators.
2 elevators.
You have your private
opening
elevator
to-
lobby.
So if one goes down, you still have
Correct.
the ability to access your unit.
Yes.
You don't have to use the service. Okay.
No. And then
Fantastic.
you have your private elevator lobby.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and as I said, the floor plans are amazing, 8 to 12 feet in depth in the balconies, and then you have glass all around, so lots of natural light. So this is a facade of the building.
Okay.
This is the interior of a 4-bedroom southeast corner unit. Our beautiful views from the master bath. And this is, this is the idea of what really most of our units are gonna look like.
Yeah, I love the railing, the glass railing.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's like it's not even there. And that's how the floors will be delivered.
Yes,
Okay.
right. So we're gonna offer hardwood as an upgrade,
Okay.
which is what we have here in the gallery. We're also gonna have 2 options of porcelain floors as well.
For the outside or for the inside?
For both.
For both.
Yeah, for both.
Great.
Okay, so right now we're gonna show you the finishes of the bathrooms. This is gonna be, this is an idea of what the 3-bedroom master bathrooms are gonna look like. Double sink, beautiful natural stone, top of the line Craft cabinetry. But the highlight is that the wet room is gonna have direct water views. So no matter what floor you're on, you have a direct water view from your tub and your shower, which is amazing.
And this is the stone that will be delivered with
Correct.
the master
Yeah,
bath?
yeah. This is all standard except for this wall, but everything else is just how you see it. So beautiful finishes.
Beautiful.
And then on this side, we can see our powder rooms. So all of our floor plans have powder rooms, and then we're gonna offer the wood back panels as upgrades as well.
Okay.
So beautiful,
Gorgeous.
neutral colors.
Definitely.
Very well done. Okay, so let me show you this amazing area. This is an idea of what the 3-bedroom southeast corners are gonna look like. Our kitchens are very, very spacious. We have dolomite natural stone. All of our kitchens are gonna have an under-counter wine cooler, which is beautiful. Amazing Sub-Zero and Wolf appliances. And one of the highlights is the fact that we're gonna have gas in the kitchens. So this is very, very special. There's very few projects that have this, so our clients are loving this, especially if they love to cook.
Yeah,
it
for
makes
sure.
a huge, huge difference. So gorgeous, spacious kitchens.
Okay. And the views here.
The views, look at these
Spectacular.
views. Yeah, this gives you a feel of what you are going to see as you're walking into this southeast corner. As you can see, this is absolutely astonishing. It's going to be this way day and night. And looking in and feeling these floor-to-ceiling glass windows with no obstructions whatsoever. Yeah. Again, you have these high ceiling heights. You have the incredible finishes that are offered in the kitchen. We really, truly feel EDITION not only will be one of the best buildings in Edgewater, but one of the best buildings in Miami.
So one of the best views. I mean, you really see a lot of Miami here. I mean, you see the downtown Miami skyline, you see Brickell, you see the Ferris wheel, you see the Port of Miami.
You're gonna
with
see
all the
everything.
cruise ships, you see
Yeah,
everything.
really.
This is probably one of the best views of Miami.
I couldn't agree more.
And it's an active view, right? It's not
Yep.
just dark at night. Like you can see the fireworks, you see like the boats, the lights, cruise ships when they're leaving.
No.
Like it's a really
That's an important thing that you mentioned is at night because obviously if you're on the beach and all you're seeing is ocean, all you see is darkness.
Right.
You're
Here
exactly
you
right.
see the Miami Beach skyline, you see all the different lights from different condo buildings and stuff. So it's fantastic view day or night.
Perfect location, just complete lifestyle for really anyone that's coming down here to South Florida and Miami. you have your lifestyle at your fingertips within steps away.
And if they're interested in buying that lifestyle, what's the process for securing a unit here?
So process is right now, I mean, we are going straight to contract. We've had, loads of people coming in over the last couple months since our $10 million plus sales center has been open. So everyone can come in, again, straight to contract. We have a deposit schedule that's very easy. It's 20% at contract. You'll pay 10% at ground break, which we're anticipating right at the end of this year. Okay. You'll have another 10% depending upon what floor that you decide to choose, your floor pour, and then you'll have the balance that will come at closing, anticipating right now at the end of 2026.
Okay, so end of 2026 is anticipated delivery date.
That's correct.
Fantastic. And price ranges?
Price ranges right now, we're starting at $2 million. And again, these are for our nearly 2,000 square foot, one bedroom and a den. So you can figure out this is about $1,000 a foot. We still have 3 bedrooms in the building that are under 1,000 a foot. So, anyone watching this right now, we highly encourage them to give Adriana and I a call so we can show you where those deals are. 2 bedrooms are going to start, right around 2.7 million. We have our 3 bedrooms that are going to start around 3.5 million. Those are on the southeast. Go up to your higher floors, 4 bedrooms, and are start at 6.7.
Fantastic. Well, thank you both for being on the show.
Of course.
Thank you so much for coming. I learned a lot. I'm sure the audience at home learned a lot as well.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you have an interest in purchasing a unit or learning more about the EDITION Residences Miami Edgewater, please contact me, Lucas Lechuga, at lucas@miamicondoinvestments.com, or my cell phone at 786-247-6332. Before you leave, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe down below.